All right, our next guest on Tahoe tonight, well, he's a special guest. He's probably the most talented chef that I know, and he's got a resume about a mile long. He's also the executive chef for the Ridge Tahoe. Stefan Moise, I could also call him a very good friend. Stefan, the weather's changing right now, and you've got some menu items that people maybe haven't considered as we change seasons here.
Well, Pete, wanted to say hello and hello everybody out there in Lake Tahoe TV land. I just got back with my girlfriend from walking out at Taylor Creek, and the air is crisp. And I always feel like when it's cooking at this time of year is really, really designated by how it feels. And it is cold and crisp, and there's butternut squash soup moving right now in our house, and it's just a really, really great time of the year to have clean comfort food. And that's kind of the big focus right now. At the Ridge, we do all the homemade soups and stews and getting ready for a really big Thanksgiving dinner, CDC style, and it's all very, very good, and I'm grateful to have the people up here that we do.
So, Stefan, you used to offer cooking classes. That's where I learned about root vegetables and ways to prepare food. You're not doing cooking classes right now, but what can people experience cuisine-wise if they go to the Ridge, also down to David Wally's?
Well, actually, I'm really glad you said that, because this Friday is our re-inaugural food demonstration at the Ridge, starting at 2 o'clock on Fridays. And we are really, really focusing on the quality of the seasonal food. Roasted root vegetables are around my favorite. Sweet potatoes, parsnips, yams, rutabagas, celery root, turnips. Just dicing those all the same size and tossing them in some fresh herb oil and salt and pepper, and just roasting them off at 425 degrees. The other big thing there on Pete is making sure all those sizes are the same. That way they cook evenly. And what's great about those roasted root vegetables is you can do those ahead of time and then just reheat them really gently in a 300-degree oven. So, when you can eat food, especially those that are growing in the season, they have more nutrients. They have a lot more flavor, and I really, really enjoy doing those because it's like what my body needs. At David Wally's, we're going to start doing cooking classes. It'll be 2 to 4 people per class, and we're working all the details out now, and so I will be able to let you know how that's moving along and give you and your viewers information as I know it.
Stefan, a lot of us have a sweet tooth. What type of dessert recommendations do you have for this time of year as we change seasons?
I'm really big on cobblers. It was really great when the farmers markets were, because you can cut things up and throw them in for this time of year. It's a little bit of a shoulder right now from the all the nut fruit, but you could still. There's still berries available. They're switching past as far as they're growing. They're starting to go down from Mexico. They're a little bitter right now, but I think given another month, especially with the sun, you're going to have some really, really sweet berries. I'm really big on cobblers. Apples are obviously at their peak right now and are on their way down, but Apple Hill right outside of Placerville, amazing, amazing apples. You can go out there and make apple cobblers, apple pies. I make apple strudels, which are like one of my favorite things to make because they're super easy, buying puff pastries from even the store and just sauteing some apples in a little butter and pumpkin pie spices, and just a touch of crunchy sugar on the top, baking it off. It's a really great thing to have.
All right, Stefan, one last time, really quick, where do people get information on those cooking classes? I can't recommend them any more highly.
Well, I know that when I'll be able to do that, I'll be able to be on Tahoe TV, and I'll be able to let everybody know, because it's very hard to be able to predict when that's going to happen. But we're trying to not put out stuff that we don't actually are able to come through for. We like to have really clear communication, especially with our community people that would really love to do it. So I'll be on Tahoe TV very soon, and I'll be able to let you know that date.
All right, our mulls are watering in the meantime. Stefan, thanks for calling in, and beautiful views up from the Ridge Tahoe as well. If